Nikki Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We've had a very wide-ranging debate in the House about the EPA and plenty of suggestions about what it should cover and what it could cover. This package of legislation does allow for flexibility in the future, but today we start the process of establishing a new standalone Environmental Protection Authority which will provide the country with technical and regulatory functions and independent environmental oversight. The bill is significant because it allows the government to provide stronger central government leadership on environmental issues. Combining technical and regulatory skills in one body will lead to better informed environmental decisions and greater protection of our natural resources. Contrary to the debate that's going on in the House today, the bill has been well supported by environmental groups and by the Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment. And most of the 38 submitters supported the legislation, with many suggesting further functions for the EPA. We all understand that it is more efficient and more effective for a small country of just over 4.4 million people to regulate some environmental issues nationally. It is difficult to get consistency when 78 different councils can be involved in environmental decisions. We want to focus our personal energy and resources on conserving and enhancing the environment rather than continuously having to relitigate the same issues in different places. As New Zealanders, we feel closely connected to our natural environment. We define ourselves by our mountains, our rivers and lakes, and our enjoyment of the great outdoors. Our economy depends on the environment. The two major drivers of our economy, tourism and agriculture, are absolutely underpinned by our clean, green, environmental image. No one wants to buy food from a country that is degraded or polluted. No one wants to visit a crowded, dirty and neglected environment. We must work hard to be true to our image, and the EPA will help us make sure we are conserving our natural resources and enhancing our environment. The EPA will be a Crown agent under the Crown Entities Act 2004, and it will bring together under one entity regulatory functions concerning the environment, presently split between MFE, the Ministry for the Environment, the Ministry of Economic Development and the Environmental Risk Management Authority, IRMA. It will combine IRMA's functions under the HASNO Act with a wide range of powers, including national-level administration of the RMA, with a focus on the processing of applications for proposals of national significance. It will contribute to providing greater central government direction on the administration of the environment. It will pick up all the administrative functions associated with the ETS, including the management of the unit registry. It will also have some other functions which include the administration of the Ozone Layer Protection Act and restrictions on ozone-depleting chemicals and regulations for hazardous waste following our international obligations under the Stockholm and Rotterdam Convention. This legislation has been written to be flexible. It is designed to allow additional functions to be included as needed in the future. The EPA will continue to develop, and the Minister of the Environment, the Honourable Dr Nick Smith, has already indicated that he would like to see the EPA responsible for regulation under the proposed EEZ, the Exclusive Economic Zone legislation which he hopes to bring into the House before long. The establishment of the EPA was part of National's election promise, and it underpins our blue-green vision of protecting the environment while growing the economy. I believe that the EPA will be positive for New Zealand because it will give us the technical information and the tools to help us protect and enhance our environment. I commend this bill to the House.
I call Brendan Burns.
Mr Speaker, I swear that if I hear the phrase the blue-green agenda, I'm going to gag.